Photoshop just made removing objects way easier with this new feature. If you want to remove an object, simply pick the Object Selection tool, click on the object you want to remove, and then hit the Remove button in the Contextual taskbar. Photoshop will process the area and create a new layer where the object is gone. Here's a quick before and after. The great part is the selection doesn't have to be perfectly accurate. The downside is you won't get multiple options though. Keep in mind that this is currently available only in Photoshop Beta. If we open Photoshop 2025 and follow the exact same steps, there is no Remove button. Hopefully this will be live by the time you're watching this video. But if you need to install the beta version, here are the steps. Go to the Creative Cloud app, then on the left, go to Apps, then select Beta here at the top, and here you'll find Photoshop Beta. If you can't see the Contextual taskbar, go to the Window menu and make sure Contextual taskbar is checked. You can also select an object by simply drawing a rectangle around it, and Photoshop will automatically make the selection. Sometimes it might not work on the first try, like it did for me here, because it's still in beta, but running it again usually fixes the issue. Let's move on to another photo because I want to show you how this works with multiple selections. Pick the Object Selection tool, then select the first thing you want to remove, and while you hold Shift, which is going to add this plus next to the icon, select the other objects as well. Click Remove, then wait for the processing, and here's the result. I see some shadow leftovers are still present, so to fix that, let's use the Remove tool and paint over those areas. For the Remove tool, you can toggle the Generative AI option to Off, On, or Auto from this drop-down menu at the top. Now let's see how this is going to perform for trickier scenarios, like this fence here in the background. So again, let's select the first object, then hold Shift to add to the selection and hit Remove. We see that sometimes it won't get everything perfectly, like these visible leftovers. Here, let's press L to use the lasso tool and select everything to then apply generative fill and clean it up. And finally, just for the sake of testing things out, let's see how it's going to perform when there are a lot more objects in the frame. It's going to take a while for Photoshop to detect everything. And now I'm just going to try to make a selection over here to remove this object. And this is the result. It did a great job, but unfortunately, it removed the rear view mirror from the car as well. But if you want to bring it back, what you can do is select the top layer and press this little icon at the bottom to make a mask. And then you want to paint with black over this layer to undo the effect on the painted area. The white reveals the layer and the black hides it. And lastly, I want to try with multiple objects in this scene to see if it's able to remove all of them. For most of the objects, it did a great job, but we can see that it made some mistakes, like with this van. Instead of removing it, it turned it into another car. Overall, I think this is a great addition to Photoshop that's going to make removing objects easier. What do you guys think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Visit the Creative Society website for more design resources and music. If you want to continue learning, check out this other video on the screen. Thank you and see you next time.
This is Creative Society.